leaving our wild cards at home in today's video. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video. I hope you're all having an absolute magical day. Orzhov Tempo is what we will be playing with. Now, this deck has no mythic wildcards. It has no rare wildcards needed for the build. It consists solely of commons and uncommon cards. Very easy to obtain for a new player, all right? Not only that, but we're actually tearing it up and getting some really nice wins. We'll break down that deck list in depth for you, discussing both the strategies as well as synergies, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. And then furthermore, we will demonstrate within our gameplay footage against some of the best decks and players in game. Finally, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, channel news, deck review, and even talking about some potential upgrades for the deck if you already happen to have the cards in your collection, okay? So cheers. Thank you all so much for supporting. If you want to leave a like, it does help out a lot. Of course, drop your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel for future content, new deck videos every single day. And if you ever want to share your deck or just stop by and hang out with the community, the Discord is always open, link in the description below. Cheers. Let's take a look at the deck.
It's a new lap record!
All right, here we are. Orzhov Oblivion is the name of the brew. Now, this is a white and black tempo deck with a 2.0 average mana value. Very quick, 23 lands supporting it, 23 creatures in deck with 14 non-creatures. We will be focusing around removing through both destroy as well as exile of our opponent's permanents. So, you know, we may as well get right to that. First and foremost, it's the Annex Sentry for 3 mana. As a 1/4 with Toxic 1, when it enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield. This is very nice. On a similar note, we will utilize the Deep-Cavern Bat for 2 mana, a 1/1 with flying and lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, look at opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until it leaves the battlefield. Very nice exile in the deck within our creature base, as well as our spell, Elspeth's Smite. Instant speed for 1, dealing 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If it would die this turn, exile it instead, right? So it is nice to have a deck with destroy as well as exile. Exile typically costs a premium. However, it's a little bit better as you can dodge some effects, you know, death triggers, leave the battlefield, so on and so forth, right? So, you know, that's what we're utilizing within our exile. We have plenty of destroy within the deck as well. Cut down for 1 mana, instant speed, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Destroy evil for 2 mana at instant speed, choosing one of the 2, destroying creature with toughness 4 or greater, or target artifact. Along with Stroke of Midnight, 2 copies of this in deck for 3 mana at instant speed as well. Destroying target non-land permanent, its controller will create a 1/1 white human token, which is fine because we'll just remove that later, okay? And then capitalizing on all of this removal through Morbid Opportunist. For 3 mana, a 1/3, whenever one or more other creatures dies, draw a card, triggering only once each turn, right? So your turn as well as your opponent's turn to get the most out of the card, alongside the Ghoulish Procession for 2, an enchantment. Whenever one or more non-token creatures die, create a 2/2 black zombie with decay, triggering again once each turn, your turn as well as your opponent's turn. The decay zombies cannot block, and when they attack, they will self-sacrifice post-combat. Okay. Finally, we have il-Kor Sadistic Pilgrim for 2 as a 2/2 with Death Touch. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, we're going to gain 1 life under our control, and whenever one or more creatures that we control dies, each opponent is going to lose 1 life, which is great. Okay. Drawing within the deck via the Dockside Chef alongside the Morbid Opportunist. A 1 mana 1/2 that can pay 2 to sacrifice a creature or artifact to draw a card. Very nice. Alongside the Procession, the Pilgrim, and the Opportunist, right? And then we have the Spirited Companion in deck as a 1/1 for 2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. And the Resolute Reinforcements for 2 as well, with Flash as a 1/1. And when it enters the battlefield, it will create an additional 1/1 soldier token. which is fairly nice. We have the Barrens in deck, as well as the Courtyard and the Necropolis for consistency, as well as added utility via the Discovery when you sacrifice for 5, as well as, you know, our basics to fill out the deck, right? So a very removal-based deck that generates value for yourself within that action of removal, right? Which is really nice, whether it be making a zombie, drawing a card, hopefully both, right? And then pairing it with the creature-based removal as well has been very successful for us. So again, you know, a super easy deck to collect, consisting of commons and uncommons only, and a very competitive deck considering how tight-knit the synergy is and how well it works in the current meta that is an aggro-based creature meta. So plenty of removal to take care of our opponents. We have the life gain, we have the draw to sustain ourselves as well. Cheers. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an absolute magical day. We'll tear through today's gameplay footage here and wrap up with our concluding thoughts, deck review, and channel news. After that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, even join the community Discord. Come say hello. We'd love to meet you. And yeah, let's play some Magic. All right. Going first, 2 land, some removal, some interaction, our draw engine, some life gain, and some hand disruption. It's all here, baby. Let's roll out. I think first off, let's just see what we're dealing with. Is it a mono blue deck, control deck? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think I just take the snake. For now. Let's first attack, see where we get to. I'd like to play the Pilgrim, but I really want to be double dropping before things get out of hand. Alright, alright, alright. We can get the Summoning Sickness off the Enforcements. I know it's really nice to take there, and you could, but... Great removal. Destroying evil. Hitting for 4. Peace soup, homies. On the draw, a nice hand. Plenty of removal. Hopefully it's not a control deck. I will just take it now. Or there's counter magic. There's, you know, a line of thought in which we could wait for them to explore, tapping their mana, getting rid of the map token, right? This could be a counterspell. Should we wait it out? Because it's most likely removal. So, you know, even if we take something, they're either removing it before we take it or after with 2 spells. So, I think this is just a hangout, and we're going to utilize the flash here. See what they do, right? And then again, if they interact with this, it's not terrible, because we're just back then to our first plan. While having them, you know, hopefully having spent now that interaction, which they were relying on. Again, you know, let's attack first and see what we can get into. Okay, and then here comes the bat. Could be counterspell, could just be, you know, removal. Interesting. Okay. They're tapped out. They will create a Power Stone after they discard. I think they tossed a land, it looked like. Alright, I mean, you know, rules of the Deep-Cavern Bat. You kind of have to take the removal with it. So this is a Power Stone, only available on artifacts, which, you know, is fine. They have a Shark. They have a... The Retrofitter's really good here, right? Is it an artifact? It's an artificer. It's not an artifact. So that Power Stone is not activated there. Like, they tapped it and it's still floating in their pool, right? Because the Shark's just a creature. And now it's tapped. Oh. Map token, maybe? Don't you? Don't you? Well, the mana's been tapped. It has to be the map token. Or cut down. Here comes the ski. Oh, that's 6. I can't even add. Let's play our Opportunist. Getting rid of the Shark would not be bad. Giving them the go for the throat wouldn't be great. Wouldn't be great, you know? That is great. Very, very good. So even to deal with that, it's going to be very aggressive. No draw off Opportunist via Smite. You know, the exile is going to hurt there, but still good to have early game interaction. Let's try it again. I mean, they might end up just taking it. And they want this to die. They don't want it to be exiled. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, you know, sometimes you do want the exile. And, of course, our creature dies, so we still get the draw. Which is great. We also have the, I believe, the Annex Sentry in deck as well for exile. And, you know, yes, a non-bow, but at the same time, sometimes you just need a variety of tools. So we have removal here. This is really good, though, right? It makes a 4/4. Is it just until it leaves the battlefield? When it enters the battlefield, it becomes a 4/4 as long as it's in play. Let's just take that now. We'll draw a card. They were tapped. It just stays as an artifact. Power Stone can sack the map. It's a generic removal. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good one. No block. Interesting. Taking the draw for that removal. Down to 14. They don't block. Down to 10, we are at 19. Removal on the bat. Oh, wow. Just rare after rare. I like a challenge, though. Right? I love a challenge. What's the hardest game you've ever played, chat? Let me know in the comments below. That's the defining factor as far as, you know, my entertainment value within a video game goes is its difficulty level. Big hit. That's why I love Magic. This is 12 damage here. I don't like that. Menace on the 2. They're going to keep that shark back? Question mark? No, keep the token back. Keep Gix back. Just hit for 4. I mean, they're down to 10. They probably don't want to go in too deep, do they? And we could, creature you control dies, opponent loses life. Let's, take 8. It's not great. Does rhyme, though. And that's fun. Hopefully they go down to 8 as well. Actually, I don't know about that. The draw is like... It's pretty good. This card's well balanced as far as pros and cons go. Okay. That's a really good card. Where do we send it? Unctus. That gets rid of this. They just get a 1/1. Double draw. That's groovy. Creature out. Take another draw. Gain life. We have removal. They're going to hit the bat. I've already had a creature die this turn. So we don't want to overextend here. And if they do block il-Kor, we could just replace it, right? Which I don't think would be a bad idea, but whatever. Huh, okay. So yeah, let's grab another life then, I guess. Draw a card. Ooh. Timely. They have 2 removal spells though, right? So taking the bat, we draw 2 cards. Taking the next creature, we also have them lose 1 life from il-Kor. So maybe they take il-Kor first. I don't know. I mean, they're gonna have to think about it, right? Okay. Unctus in the house. Let me guess. Is that another rare card? This is just how it is. They draw and discard whenever this creature becomes tapped. Oh, because of Unctus and it being blue. Okay. Did they discard the removal? What? Okay, so now that is interesting. Down to 7. 2 cards in hand. Only 1 blue source, though. That might hinder them. Oh! Why not pre-combat for the life gain? It's a fair amount of damage, right? Down to 1. And I think we have enough mana to take lethal. Oh! Never mind. Wow, look at them go. So we need 3, which leaves us 5. We can play everything. And it is an instant speed spell. And they have removal for it. Oh, wow. This is not great. And then they think they just hit us for lethal, right? A good game, nonetheless, though. We are holding our own. Let's pass turn. It's all at instant speed. Oh, wow. They're just not stopping. Nice top deck. Is that your 3rd retrofitter? Very good card. And is this a 10-10? Nice. We do have the chump block, keep in mind, right? Interesting. I mean, they have it because of that removal, right? And this is whenever another, not like, so it doesn't trigger itself. And I kind of need it to trigger itself. That life gain land literally saved them. Without doubt. No life gain land, we would have already won. Life gain land wins a game. So it just goes to show, even though that value is minuscule, relatively important when it comes down to it. I think they've figured it out. Toss the removal? No. That's going to force their spell. Well, it doesn't force it, but it allows me to gain life without them removing it on the stack before the reinforcement enters. And again, these points of life matter. If only we could have had these die to blockers first, but that would never have happened. Four, 8, 11. Down to 1. That's all we need, baby. Let's roll out. Nice top deck. Oh, I dare you. Yeah, I mean, that's instant speed. They may as well wait. I don't know. Sure. Sure. Cool. Oh! Good game. That's a lot of land. Pass turn. And scoop up. Looking forward to our next homie. That was fantastic, actually. Really fun match. Going first with questionable land. I will mulligan. Looking for something more consistent here. Keep 6. Toss a white source. A nice hand, I think. Pretty good. Let's see what we're dealing with. 1 cut down. It happens. We still get to see. Gix is great. I don't care about that. Nice to see a free-to-play card. Sacrifice for draw and 1 more removal spell. So Sentry's going to get blasted. Let's hold up removal. I think it's worth taking just so they're not sacrificing it later. Still on 3 land. Not super. Okay. I'm going to force it. I don't want to lose, you know, some of this removal here. So they're going to take it for 2 and then maybe sacrifice it for 1. It's all at instant speed. They could do that later. Now, most likely, as I'm tapped. Or like a 2-part thing here. Let's attack and see where we get to. I doubt it's far. Removal. Yep. Let's take it back. And now, you know, as far as we can tell, it should be okay. Draw engine's good. Really? Okay. Draw engine's gone. Nice removal. Just take it. Yep. And we can force an attack. Block seems weird. I would have just taken it. Oh? Sacrificing it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Nice draw. No damage. They have advantage. Let's see. Gix. 5th mana. Wow. Wow. Drinker's good. And they're going for it. Let's take Gix. It's a draw engine. It's very good value. Ooh. Hashtag wish I would have waited. No attack. We're defending here. That 2/2 is threatening. And out-tempos us, so we do defend. We'll take this, I guess. Oh no. Is it a Gix's command? Yeah. You just had to say it out loud, didn't you? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That's pretty cool. Once a turn. This is exile, though, so... And we save it and take Gix. I hate this game. Our opponent's good at it, though. Gix's command is a fantastic card. Going in full control. Just so the decay is on stack. Or else it just like auto sacrifices, right? Hey, that's a nice card. Might be a little late for us, but still good. Gix is problematic, I'll tell you what. Oh, no, 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 no. Perfectly timed bat. Taking Elspeth's Smite. It happens. Yes, 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 yes. Gix, Adelphia. So they actually took the draw engine, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. And then they get to draw a bunch. So many draws. Ugh. We could self-sacrifice. Mitigate the life gain from happening again. It's not great. Draw here so good for them. Wow. Okay. No attack. Hanging on, but, you know, Gix is a very good card. As is that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay. I see you. It's impressive. It's 6 damage. Just draw a card, I guess. Make a Zimby. Okay. Okay. Procession down. Take the Bloodletter. Two Zimbies, draw a card. Honestly, I think we can attack. They're not blocking. Take the 6 damage. All right, we get 1. Seems weird, but okay. Down to 13. No draws here, unfortunately, but we have another in hand. We don't really have blockers. There for 4, 7, 10. Ooh. I like this art. Glowing eyes. That was nice pulls, opponent. Sure wish I had those 2 top decks. I'm impressed. That was smooth. Literally game winning. We were still in it until that. Literally winning the game. Oh my god. It's crazy. Give me a cut down. Not great. Not great. Do they do it again? Don't you dare. Okay. Taking a blocker is going to open them up to lethal. Good game with the attack. Going first. Nice land. Maybe I'll play this later on. Just hold up my cut down. Lots of removal. It's always good. Hit for 2. Third land, curving out. We do have a replacement. We also have straight up removal. Since I have a spare in hand, I'll use that first. Because this could hit something else. Like if we hit this, then this is just back to being useless in hand. As it would be a duplicate legendary. So, you should get out of here! Put it in battle. And then if they deal with it, then we can take the first one back, right? Alright, I like this. Let's check the hand for Smite. Gain 1 life to 23. Okay, we have removal here. I guess this is best, right? Hitting for 3. This can tap creatures. Irrelevant. Frostbridge Ice Guard. Cool art, though. Very cool. I like that quite a bit. All right, do they get their 4th land? Will it be a Vindicator? Creatures you control get +1. Interesting. Well, let's swing in. For 2 down to 15, pass turn. And having flying is quite good. I don't think the crowbar's great. Oh, another. Interesting. No block. Oh, that's great. We love it. 1 life to 23. Swing for 2. Down to 13. 4th land. And they're not playing the bro. Very interesting. I don't even know what to do about that. I'm not even going to dignify with a response. Should we take the token? Leave this thing there. Grab the life. Up to 23, there to 12. 5th land in play. I mean, they could activate that. It seems weird, though. It's a serious sink. Just draining that mana. Alright, bro's gonna make some tokens. Swing for 2. That's fine. Plenty of life. Down to 21. The draw here is fantastic. It's an easy block for them, though. Not bad, however. I guess we're defending. They're doing really well. All things considered. I mean, 2 free-to-play decks for the most part, so, you know. That's what you get. They don't take the bat. I find that interesting. Crowbar can sack to kill the sentry or the chef. Both are reasonable options. Sacrificing yourself is never great, though. Okay, they're going to take the sentry. We will draw. They will lose life. Thanks for the land. Appreciate you. You're welcome? Question mark? Question mark? I would love to block that. Just taking 4, I guess. Whatever. Land in play. Let's take our draw engine back. Grab life. I'll try to trade with this before these hit. We would also double draw. Or they're down to 9, and that's acceptable too. I might sack it now, double draw. But then we lose this. I don't think we're in any trouble, but let's hold on and wait. You know, we're not in much of a rush. Okay. That's fine. Right, again, these attacks are at a certain point irrelevant. They're good, though. They're good. That's a bit of damage. And not overextending. A good opponent. No. I don't think I will. To 12. They're really catching up. We're going to take that Vindicator. Draw 2 cards. Sure. Oh, sure. We're going to grab a life here, I guess. And we're going to draw 2 cards, take out that defender, so our bat can get in. Nice. Nice. We are all in. Keep in mind we have il-Kor. Damage just goes through. Okay. Should we just chill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm going to chill out. It's a land. Then they pump. No Pumpadelphia. Okay, well, we're going to take a double draw then. They get a token. That's fine. Ooh. I'll allow it. Sentry out first. Let's take that blocker so the bat can get in for life gain. That's important. Tokens are cool to take here too, I guess. It's permanent removal, but this is fine. They're going to dump into the crew. Let's draw a card, see what we get. Always. Always. I think we just blast our way through. Pilgrim should get us the win, right? So, you know, 1 damage is getting through on the ground. The bat's getting through, and then the Pilgrim will be the 3rd damage. We could even go like this. Nice double draw. These lands, I tell you what. They're there. Great game. On the draw, hand looks pretty good. I'm sure we can find our 3rd land for the Sentry. To double cast as well. Procession on 2, Chef on 1. It all looks very acceptable for me. I like it. Let's see where we get to, though, right? Let's roll out. Ah. Surveil land. Okay. Deciding whether or not they like the top card of their library. They say they do. It's going to stay there. They like it. It's a good card, huh? We find our 3rd land. Unlocking our Annex Sentry or, you know, a double. Well, actually not because it's a black source. We would need 2 white. Oh, it's one of those. Lame. I'm gonna look for a Nissa first and foremost. Two cauldrons. Wow. I'm going to take the Might. It's well positioned against us. Cauldron's good too, right? If this goes to 4, we'll have to Sentry it. Which I'm fairly certain is their plan. 1 mana. I think we just take it. Yeah. So get out of here! And then we can attack for 2, I think? Alright. 4th land in play. They've got a frog. Never bad. We can take it easily, though. Fourth land out. Acceptable. I'm going to play this just in case. Let's go in. This pushes up for 2. I mean, I'll take it regularly if we can. They grab Death Touch, I take it. That way they're tapped out, right? Who knows what else they could have had? An Insidious Roots. Now that is a good card. Specifically with the Cauldron. Alright, I'm going to draw a card with the Spirited Companion. Pre-combat. And in case there is removal, I will also play the Pilgrim. We have no creatures. They have no creatures. They still get a 1/1. Or a 1/2, sorry. Which is no problem. Tyvar minus. Looking for a creature. They find the Blood Drinker. They can play that, even though it looks like it's in exile. So now they get a plant. And an Analyst, which needs to be dealt with immediately. No problem. Still annoying because the Cauldron can pass that ability on, right? In which it will already be doing. Okay. Cool. So that sucks. Oh, the Might. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is crazy. Do we take the life gain? They can activate that immediately. Bat kills Tyvar. They have 1 billion lands, which will all trigger the roots. Okay. I think we're going to get beat here. Do we go all in? I think we do. It's not great. It's our only option is to just try to win. This going up wouldn't be the end of the world because this would still survive. So I think we can take the Drinker now, interrupt the life gain. They have the available mana. To take our possession. It's already on stack. Because their creature had to sacrifice itself, right? So we lose that. And then we're playing at Flash. It's going to be a hard match to make it out of alive. I think we're probably dead here. But we're going to try. We're going to try. We have blockers. And maybe they overextend. And without life gain, we can get through somehow. We have 25 life, right? So it's not totally out of the question, I guess. They could kill the sentry. Oh, man, this is brutal. Like, this is... Yeah, you'll see. Oh, is this non-land? Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard. Oh, okay. I thought we were donezo there. I thought it was any card. My bad, my bad, my bad. So this will probably trigger it again, and I'm glad we didn't take Tyvar, because I just played another copy of it. So another plant. Plants go up. More mill. I seen a Gix in there, too. Oh my gosh. It's a good card. Yeah. Not bad. They are fairly tapped out, though, here, right? Do they have another creature? Gix. Oh, man, so gross. And has used its ability. Okay, at least. Okay, we definitely need to win this turn. It's still a match somehow. Let's gain some life, pad the total. At this point, it doesn't matter, though. Garbage card. So, we can find a removal spell. We have plenty of removal in deck. There's no reason we wouldn't find it. Just right on the top. Thank you very much. I even said thank you. Bully. We could sack and try to draw a cut down. There's still an option. Smite won't really help. So it's we play the bat as a blocker, or we search for a cut down. They have 3 defenders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 5 get through, 4 of which are on the ground. 1, 2. Oh no, this is not an attacker, so 3. So we'd hit for 3. 4. 2 die, 3 die, 5, 6, 7. We sacrifice 1 more, 8. It's not enough. And they're going to hit for all of the damage. We're dead if we don't do it. Or do we just block with the core? Oh, man. I think we attack. And force it. Rather than just trying to defend and like letting them get through. I'm playing so slow. Okay. So they don't want too many creatures to die. And they want this to die. So we're hitting for 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could make it 7. Or we block with a life gain. I think we block with the life gain. Right? It would have just been 1 additional damage. Which is close. 29 life, 2 blockers. Irrelevant. They can kill the companion, but they've got to sacrifice. Okay, that's good. They've got creatures, right? Push the whole team up. Pretty wild. I don't even want to do that. I can't cast. I can't even speak. I can't count past 4. We blocked the 7. We blocked the 6. And we're taking 5, 9, 13. Okay, there's more going on here. Wait. Wait for it. They're going to push the whole team up again. Hopefully just the once. And then they sacrifice the summoning sickness creature to kill my companion. Right? Oh. Okay. This is more advanced than I thought it would be. Secondary Tyvar. Okay, interesting. More milling. And I guess they could do this quite a bit because of the mana through the plants that they're generating each time, right? One of my favorite decks of the set for free-to-play individuals, as the majority of the deck, if you allow it, is free-to-play. Now, of course, add the Cauldron, add Tyvar, fix the land, you're good to go. All right, so this is brutal, and I think they just win. Let's say good game and show ourselves out. Is it not? Oh, I truly thought it was. Too bad we don't have our core still. That would have really been nice. Maybe we did misplay there a little bit. Only 1 defender. But we only hit for 4. If we had more time, we could have ran through the math maybe a little bit more. And kept that Pilgrim back and then force defended. Which I don't think would have been good because they can kind of just like cycle a few turns and go wider than we could have ever blocked anyways. So yeah, this is going to be a good game for sure. We'll take it here. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh. Just a couple damage shy, I guess, but we'll give it to you. It's a close game. We had them down to 4. Like, oh, man. On the draw, keeping 7. Siren is good. We can always deal with it later. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we didn't wait. Or else they would have just taken it and we would have had nothing and wasted our turn, right? So that's okay. Definitely not bad. They take the sentry. I think that's a good take. It's a good get. We also go down to 19 here. Land out, attack. I mean, they're flyers, so not doing much. Pass turn. It's a Gix. Oh no, I guess they don't have a second black source. What a bummer. Exploring the Siren for the end, which is a very nice removal spell. Very, very good. And hit for 2. Which I will remove. Counterspell question mark? Why not attack with both then? Weird. It's hard to say. We take it. It's into exile now. Attack. See where we get to. Tapped land in. Draw out. More removal. Not bad. Trading places. Land at Delphia, dude. Let's gain 1 life. It's out of the way. Swing for 2. You know, I wouldn't mind holding up the mana. That seems weird. They just want their second black source, I guess. And doing this during combat is great. So we're not able to really utilize, but still good. I mean, we could utilize if we wanted. Do we want to? Yes, but we do it post damage. Is that a thing? Like, we should be able to do it here, right? No. Never mind. Because it moved us out of our combat phase. Like, we didn't get to participate in the cleanup phase. Maybe if I was in full control, that would have been allowable. Pass turn. I think it's safe to let them take the damage. For now. I'd rather hold up a self-sacrifice, I think. No? All right, let's attack. I'm gonna keep that here. We have to get rid of the end first. This is fine. If they're gonna, we'll use Stroke of Midnight if they're gonna explore the bat. They don't, so that's fine. Cut down is nice. Very good, actually, against our sentry. This life gains annoy me. Screw it. They're not playing the end right now, so let's take it. Could be counterspell. Sentry's back. They make the token. My turn. Play the land. Doesn't say take them out of the battlefield. So let's grab the token. Oh, they can take it while it's in our hand. Oh. Okay. It resets the +1 counter. Let's hit for 1. To 15. Ah. I thought maybe they might take the draw engine with that. Morbid Opportunist needs to kind of reveal itself for us to have much success with the deck. No, it's not you. Oh, I guess. It's not attacking anymore, right? Oh, hello. That could be good. That's not funny. At all. Brutal. Literally brutal. All right, let's pass turn. Yeah. Nice counterspell, too. All right, let's take our turn. Land out. Dockside Chef out. 7 available mana. Pass turn? They keep checking that land out. They're like, what does that thing do? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. Stop drawing cards. Man, I don't know. How many lands do you have here? Too many lands. I have too many lands. Let's pass over. It's not great. They have such an advantage at this point. Okay, another land off the top. I was kidding! That's a good card. Oh, that's a good card. No draw for them. our turn. Another land. Were you expecting something else? Kind of. I mean, at this point. We're definitely still in trouble, though, right? Schoonadelphia. That's not bad. 4 mana up. It has summoning sickness, dude. We can take it. Make a Zimby. Pass. No block. Down to 13. Pass over. They potentially go to 13 with a double draw, which I would recommend. Very good. Card advantage OP, you know, specifically as I have nothing. Okay. Another creature at the minimum. They have the flash available, keep in mind. So maybe I'll do this now. No, and we have so much mana. Oh, I'm so glad we waited. They need to use their Resurrector on this, or whatever it's called. Urtai. They don't. Wow. Okay. So now we're in an instant speed. We're good to go. Let's sack the zombie. Take a draw. Of course you do. Man, life as a free-to-play individual is tough. Actually, I should have saved that. Well, no, he's being destroyed anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, we'll save it for the Ghoulish Procession on their turn. We do get to hit for 2. Feeling good about that. Oh, yeah? Kind of. Land is a go. That's disgusting. So now these draws gain life with Gix. I think it's good game. You know, we got a Mythic Maniac in the play queue. Honestly, Gix shoulder deck play queue, you're a legend. I mean, shouldn't you have known even with the Fairy Mastermind? I might just take the draw now, right? They're up to 12. Okay. I mean, it's not great, but at least it's something, Mac. Let's take our draw. What's a double draw? A land. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, another one? Really? All right, well, I'm just going to wait, actually. Sometimes this game's ridiculous. Like, how do I have 13 lands in a 24 land deck? Well, you mean you're halfway through your deck and you have half your lands HGG? You think that's... Actually, it's only 22 lands. I've cut some. Nonetheless, I guess it's fair. It's easy to complain. I think we lose. I think we lose here. Oh, you played another Mythic. You've played 3 Mythics in a row? All right, bro, good game. If you're not going to attack, I'm out. Tea soup. Going first, bad land, but 2 and 3 is quite nice. And available, so... yeah, we'll take that. Right, shouldn't be bad at all. Fixing our mana base as well, which is really good here. Blue deck, gross. I'm gonna double drop. We can't. Next turn we can. So this is our next turn. Pilgrim's a good play. It should be countered. It's not. Just bounced. Oh, Sky Turtle. So this is not just a blue deck. There's no way. Pilgrim out. Hit for 1. And let's see what they've got. Another turtle. Oh my gosh. I think we just take the splunking. All right, just keeps them back for a bit. Taking the witness protection would be smart too. For 2. It's a lot of value in play. Up to 22. Their deck doesn't joke around though. They have the green source. Confluence. Choose 3. Choose one mode more than once. It's really quite a lot. Okay, they're going to kill our enchantment. They're going to grab a cave. Or 2. Not bad, not bad. Good land for them. We will attack. So I don't think they really play any creatures. Well, I'm going to keep it in hand, I guess. Be careful with it. Let's probably sack the companion here with the chef. Yeah, that's not bad. More land, right? Yeah, they're going to make a token. As well as grabbing another, which is ridiculous, right? So many lands. Let's sack the companion. Deal 1 damage, draw a card. Land. I can't believe you expect it to be anything else at this point. We're going to take that token. Gain life. Opportunist is active. Nice draw engine here alongside the chef. Hit for 4 to 6. Up to 26 ourselves. They will discover. Doppelgang into hand. Okay, that's actually interesting. It's a good thing we have lethal. Wow. We lose our Pilgrim. Visionary out to block. Destroy the enchantment. Draw a card. Pilgrim in play. Attack. And then sack the business person. Pilgrim finishes the game. We draw a card. Going first. Land is a little slow, but because we're going first, I think that's fine. And, you know, we'll just play on 3. Should be no problem. Hey, copycat. I like it. That's nice. Nope. That's original. I'm not doing that. I will, first and foremost, check their hand. Wow, okay, so this is really weird. I don't know what any of this does. Take the removal. I don't know what any of this does. Okay. Jawbone Duelist is pretty cool. It's a draw. Take a draw of our own. 3 bats, are you kidding me? Anything to get rid of that, even if it means losing the chef. Yep, nice trade. I mean, our draw engine kind of sucks, but double strike is brutal. Poison counters are good. Nice. Back into hand. 3 bats is ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I believe that makes a token, so we'll steal it. Smash Adelphia. Pass turn. We can sack the companion for a draw. Ooh. That's a good card. Yikes. 1 damage here. Down to 10. Thanks. Oh, that's beautiful. Both acceptable. They have protection from cut down with the spell. So we take the sentry. Smash Adelphia. Oh, yes. End turn. All right, they take it. Not bad. Grab their priest back. They proliferate us. That will kill the Raw Priest. having a substantial life gain advantage. Alrighty then. Orzhov Oblivion. What a fantastic deck. Even being able to compete against some of the more aggressive rare spammer decks, as I like to call them, is always nice. It's rewarding, to say the least. Even when you lose, just to get close and being able to compete with them on a similar level is truly worthwhile and should help you being able to get into, you know, the mid and late game, complete your quests. You know, you're doing more than 1 or 2 interactions per game, and now it's not taking hours and hours and hours to complete because you're having some fairly successful matches, right? So I hope that you enjoy this deck. It should be fairly good for black and white based quests, as well as destroy or exile. I don't think there's an exile based quest, but the remove quest is around, and this is a great way to take care of that fairly quickly, right? With that being said, we've got some upgrades. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you and be like, from the top up, we've rebuilt the deck. We kind of already have this deck on YouTube. It's a little bit different because in this build, we're focusing more around the combination of Destroy and Exile, and it works really good. Yes, you could go straight Orzhov Aristocrats. Check out the YouTube channel if you want the upgraded version of that, right? It's fairly similar, but here, you know, I'm just going to say Vran. Very good with the removal. Damage output, life gain, great. Delaney, probably best, right? All of our creatures are power 2 or less, and they all have very substantial abilities that could be doubled, right? Now, the unblockable here is cool too. A great addition. The land. If you are spending wildcards, you know, I really recommend you start with the land. It's going to make the deck much more consistent within that mana base for you. It is only a 2-color deck, so it's not too bad. But all, you know, the surveil is good. The creature is great as well. And then, like I said, the consistency is definitely not hurting. Mirrex can create a creature turn after turn, which is really good considering, you know, we're destroying stuff to deal damage and draw cards and make tokens and stuff, right? So that's very good. And then maybe you wanted to upgrade your removal. Get Lost could replace Destroy Evil. You could do that with each card to get the most out of the deck, but I don't want you maybe spending your wilds on cards that you might not use all of the time. Get Lost is good enough. Delaney, I think, is good enough, and Vran, I'm sure you already have. But with that being said, the land is safe to get because it's playable in every deck, and it's like, it's not a bad card ever. You know, it's the rare lands are very worthwhile to collect. So, and then you can use them in all these other decks, whereas, you know, maybe a Vran is not usable in as many decks, for example, right? So I hope you understand, and that's why we don't make a ton of recommendations. If you have the set collected and you're like, well, let me see this Aristocrats deck, it's going to be, of course, on the channel for you. It's within the recent uploads. Check that out. And, you know, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you enjoy the free-to-play content. I can definitely put more of it out for you all if that is the case. Cheers. It's been my pleasure. Thank you all so much. Have a magical day, and I'll see you soon in the next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and become a YouTube member. Maybe even join the community Discord.